Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Chairman's Awards Dinner, our 58th annual. I'd like to welcome you all. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful evening. My name is Manny Xidias. I am the chairman of the board. And I would like to thank you, Angie. Angie missed out on this during COVID the first time, so she wants to hear the chairperson get their cheer, so thank you. We'd like to welcome everyone. We'd like to congratulate our honorees. We'd like to welcome our great mayor, John McCormick. He's here with us today. We have friends from neighboring chambers as well, from Franklin, Bill and Nick. There's somewhere in here as well. Hey guys, thanks for coming. And all of our guests and honorees, thank you all for being here. So we're going to start our program. We'd like to invite up Jennifer De Jesus, who is our chair-elect. She will be in this position soon. She's going to be doing the Pledge of Allegiance. If we could all stand, please, that'd be wonderful.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer's from Berkeley College, who's also one of our honorees tonight. So, at this time, we'd like to invite up our mayor, Mayor John McCormick, to say a few words.
Good evening. Thank you very much, Manny. I want to start by congratulating Karen Barnes on 11 years of service to this Chamber of Commerce. Has done a fantastic job as its executive director. It matters that the town and the Chamber of Commerce have a great relationship. Everybody knows we're doing a lot with economic development, bringing a lot of businesses to town. I guarantee you that when they're looking to see where to go, they're checking us out on Facebook, they're checking us out on other social media sources, they're asking businesses here, what's it like to work in Woodbridge? And when the Chamber and the Township have such a great business relationship, that means something to people, and that helps them decide to come here because of the relationship that we have and what the town does and what the Chamber does. So I've been mayor 16 years, 11 of it I've worked with Karen. Thank you very much for that relationship. I also want to officially welcome Holly Church Doyle to the Chamber as the new president. I'm looking forward to working with her. I've known her for a little bit from her work in Macy's and Lord & Taylor over at the Great Woodbridge Center. And I'm really there you go. Amy, of course, had a reaction to that one. And by the way, sidebar, I miss you. I mean, I really miss you. I know he's there, but he's not you. And so once again, I want to thank Holly, and I want to congratulate Manny too. This is a terrific chamber that does great work. If you hear the people from Franklin trying to find out what's going on, just pay attention because you learn how it's done. I want to congratulate all the honorees, especially Jane McLaughlin, who is winning the Nancy Drum Community Service Award. We cannot do enough to honor Nancy Drum. Just a week ago, we were at a Boy Scout event where they made her their honoree posthumously, and now, for infinity, we will have the Nancy Drum Community Service Award. Nobody exemplified community service more than Nancy Drum from her days running scout groups and soccer parent organizations and PTOs and working with the St. James Church, and then her professional life, she was working as a membership director where her personality could shine, talking to people all the time at the YMCA and at the Woodbridge Community Center, and then she was a natural to join the town council, and I just can't tell you how much we miss her. So that is an awesome thing that the Chamber has done to keep her memory alive. So thank you for that. And finally, I want to congratulate the Relay for Life for their winning of an award tonight, and I need to do that because my wife is so very active with the Relay for Life organization. My house turns purple for 90 days every April, May, and June with all the paraphernalia we have in my living room and in the garage, all the signs and all the different things. And if I did not congratulate Relay, and in particular Tammy McCormick, the house would be locked when I get home tonight. So congratulations to everybody. Have a great night. I'm sorry some of us can't stay the whole night because we have a Diwali celebration. There's literally 1,000 people at Albert's Palace right now waiting for the mayor and council people to get there. So we'll stay a little bit. I want to see Jane get the Nancy Drum Award. But as usual in October, we have a ton of different things to do. But thank you very much for allowing me to speak, and enjoy the rest of the night.
All right. At this time, I'd like to invite Deacon Peter Barcelona from St. Anthony's to do our invocation.
Let us pray. Good and gracious God, we come before you seeking your blessings upon our community and on all who are gathered here. Bless the work of the Woodbridge Metro Chamber of Commerce, its board members, its staff and volunteers, its partners. We are thankful for the commitment of the people gathered here to the Township of Woodbridge. Father, we ask your blessings upon those who are being honored this evening. We pray that you would bless our community with success so that it may be a place where residents and retailers, employees and owners, people of all faiths, languages, and cultures may enjoy prosperity in a community where we protect and promote the common good. Father, we pray for unity in our homes, our businesses, in our community, our state, our nation, and in our world. Empower us to play our part in creating that unity in our lives, in our public and professional service, as we further the aims of this Chamber of Commerce, to promote healthy businesses, to improve our education systems, to encourage the development of new leaders, and to advocate to our elected officials to seek prosperity and harmony of this place we call home. Kindle within us all the desire and the ability to work together for the good of all. We ask your blessings upon the food we are about to enjoy. Bless those who have prepared it and those who will serve it. We pray in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you, Deacon. All right. At this point, we're going to start our program. We're going to invite up Bernadette Solar, who is Vice President from Middlesex Water. If Bernadette could come up. She is our awards dinner co-chair, and she will begin the program. At this point, I believe everybody can also start their meals. Salads are out. Bernadette.
All right, well, good evening, everyone, to our annual Chairman's Awards dinner. This is the dinner where we honor our distinguished business and community leaders who are serving the Woodbridge area. So on behalf of my dinner co-chair, Sharon McCall of Not Just Bagels, let's give her a round of applause. And the entire hard-working Chairman's Awards Committee, we are delighted to be back here together in full swing and presenting this wonderful networking evening. So thank you for your ongoing support of the Chamber and events just like this. So at this time, the Chamber would like to extend our gratitude to tonight's silver sponsors, Northfield Bank, Dave & Buster's, and Wegmans. Let's give them a big round. So all of tonight's event sponsors will be shown on our screens right here throughout the evening. And please be sure also to review our event journal to follow along and learn more about our honorees and supporters of this event. So a few housekeeping details. You can further show your support for the Chamber by participating in a number of activities The chairman's raffle, the stand is in the back of the room. We have some very cool items, an Apple iPad, a Kate Spade designer handbag ensemble, and an outdoor fire pit complete with marshmallows, I think for s'mores toasting there. So please be sure to take a look at that. We also have a silent auction. As you can see, there are a variety of cool items, so take a look at that. Let's get the competitive bidding started. We will close that at around 8:15 p.m. So if you have your eye on a particular item, stay close to it, and we don't want you to miss out. We're also taking various forms of payment, which you can see on your table. And 50/50s are being sold and will be pulled at the end of the evening. So, at this point, we'd like to get started with the first award of the evening. And the Woodbridge Chamber is happy to provide this venue this evening to our friends at the Raritan Bay Area YMCA as they present the Jack Cerullo Civic Leader Award in memory of Jack Cerullo. So presenting this award tonight is Steve Jobin, President and CEO of the YMCA, and members of Jack's family, Cindy and Nick Cerullo. So if you'd like to come up to the stage. They'd like to come up, and then we will announce who the winner of this year's award is. And we do not have a video for this honoree, so I'm going to ask the recipient to stay seated. And so I will tell the crowd a little bit about the Jack Cerullo Civic Leader Award, Nilda Delgado. So stay seated, Nilda. So Nilda has a long history of social service. She was born and raised in Perth Amboy, and she served as the Social Services Administrator for the Housing Authority of the City of Perth Amboy, helping families achieve home ownership. She's an active team member at the Raritan Bay YMCA, and Nilda has served many different roles during her 15 years with the Y. As branch director, she was instrumental in opening of the new Raritan Bay Area YMCA facility in 2008. While serving as the vice president of family services, she led the opening of the Y's first full-day preschool, the Y's Early Learning Center, which is located on Maple Street in partnership with the Perth Amboy School District. Nilda also established a new partnership with the New Jersey Children's System of Care to provide much-needed counseling services for youth by making the Y a provider of intensive in-community counseling services for youth in our communities. Since 2010, her leadership with the Hispanic Latino Leadership Network Steering Committee has engaged a network of Latino YMCA staff and volunteers from across the country to be engaged with the Y movement. In addition, for the past 6 years, Nilda has been part of a YUSA multicultural mentoring program which seeks to strengthen the YMCA by retaining and supporting staff of color. Nilda currently serves as the Vice President of Operations for the Raritan Bay YMCA. Nilda, please come up to accept your award. Let's give her a big round of applause. Let's hear it once again for Nilda and the Cerullo family. Okay. We have another organization, the Rotary Club of Woodbridge, Perth Amboy, and they're recognizing a member for outstanding community service. They're also joining with us tonight to use this event to honor their honoree. So Rotary started with the vision of one man, Paul Harris. I'd like to call up Amy Krasinski, the Rotary Club president, to help present the Rotary Paul Harris Community Service Award. I'm also going to read a little bit about our honoree. So tonight we are pleased to present as the 2022 Rotary Club of Woodbridge, Perth Amboy Paul Harris Award honoree, Mr. Frank Pesch. So Frank is owner of Dominic's Italian Restaurant. So Frank, please stay seated. Oh, that's all right. Come on up. Come on up. We're going to share a little bit about you, so don't be bashful. So Frank has owned Dominic's Italian Restaurant, located in Avenel, New Jersey, since 1985. And little did he know, when he was a young boy growing up in Mulla di Bari in southern Italy, and moved to the United States at age 16, barely speaking English, that his restaurant would be a local community favorite, the site of thousands of family gatherings and organization celebrations, and where people developed a real love for Frank and his brand of Southern Italian-style food. So Dominic's has been a staple restaurant in Middlesex County for many, many years. In 2015, Frank received the Best Pasta Award and Best Gourmet Seafood Award by the City of Rahway. Dominic has also been the home of the Woodbridge Perth Amboys Rotary Club meetings for over 10 years. So Frank, we're honored to present this award. The Rotary Club is delighted to honor you and offer you their heartfelt appreciation for your service. Thank you, Frank. On that side? All right. Oh, can you come on this side?
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Frank. And I can personally vouch that Frank's chicken piccata is top notch. Been there many, many times, as I'm sure many of you in this room have been there too. So now the rest of the awards are awards that are presented by the Woodbridge Metro Chamber of Commerce. And just a note that each of our honorees will be featured in a short video from here on out. So we do appreciate your silence and your cooperation while the videos are being played. And we ask that you please give them your attention. So we're ready to go with the first Chamber Award, and this is the Nancy Drum Community Spirit Award. Many of you recall Nancy Drum, who served as Councilwoman and Director of Membership at the Woodbridge Chamber. We'd like to acknowledge her family, I believe her family is here, and her memory with applause this evening. That's Hugh, Lauren, and Sophie. Thank you for being here. So this year, as the mayor mentioned, the Chairman's Award Committee wanted to present a new special award in Nancy's honor. So the Nancy Drum Community Spirit Award honors an individual who has shared themselves with the community and continues to work toward building spirit in our community while helping others. We are happy to announce the recipient is Jane McLaughlin, the driving, passionate, and creative force behind Haunted History Productions. Jane, take a seat where you can relax while we take a look at the video.
Okay, my name is Jane McLaughlin. I'm the owner and producer of Haunted History Productions. My passion for the arts, I think it was something that you're born with. I've been dancing since I'm 3, and I'm not really an intellectual. I more have that creative side of my brain going. So even when I was dancing, I liked to be the choreographer, which is the creative side of creating the dances. So it started with that, and then Carolyn Ehrlich asked me early on to be one of the founding members of the Woodbridge Arts Alliance. And that was a great honor, and we had a goal, which was the APAC, which we now have. And a lot of people don't know about the Woodbridge Arts Alliance, but it does a lot of beautiful things in the town, like the paintings and statues, things like that. So they provide that, and I did some international dance events for them. And I did the ghost tour, of course, which is my favorite. And that's my passion. Well, first of all, I have to say, nobody says no to Carolyn. So when she asks me to do something, I'm always there. I love to do, well, it started out with the International Dance Festival. And then it went on to be, I think I substituted one year for the Woodbridge Voice, which was, I don't sing, so that was really something fun for me to do. I asked her at one point, what can I do to contribute to the Arts Alliance? What's it all about? She said, we want to bring people into Woodbridge. And that's when I got the idea for the Haunted Ghost Tour. So I said, if you want to bring people into Woodbridge, I'm going to do this Haunted Ghost Tour. And the first year that we did it, now we're going back, this is our 14th year anniversary. So the first year that we did it, we had 250 people with umbrellas show up in the pouring rain. So when I went into the mayor's office, they said, I think you're onto something. And that just totally blossomed. And like I said, this is going to be our 14th year coming up October 15th. Well, I started doing networking. Of course, being a member of the Chamber has just been great for me. And I'm getting sponsors who appreciate what I'm doing. And really what happened was other towns came to Woodbridge. They saw what Woodbridge was doing and said, can you do it for us? So it mushroomed into Somerville, Cranford, Bernardsville. I'm not coming anywhere near Woodbridge. This is exclusive. So this is like my Middlesex County tour. All the other tours are in other counties. And basically they just come, they see it, they love it. I recreate the history of the town. So most of the time the town historians, they don't know what I'm gonna do. They're a little bit afraid. But when they realize that I'm making history fun, people are coming, I'm honoring people from the town that might have been forgotten. And I hire actors who typecast them, and you walk through the tour. Then all of a sudden they're like, I think we really like this. And 500-600 people come. So it's been great. I think that everybody likes to have fun, right? People like to go do fun things. My positive light is that somebody's got to make up those fun things. I like to make up the fun things. So if there's an event or an idea or something, I'm gonna make it fun and people come. That's my positive light. I would like to thank, of course, Karen Barnes. I would like to thank all of the Chamber members who nominated me for this award. It's really quite an honor. Nancy Drum is a very dear friend of mine, still is in my heart. We were walking buddies, so we learned a lot about each other when we walked together throughout the years. I would like to thank Councilwoman Sharon McElfee, and I would like to thank the Ford's business community. They have supported me with my different endeavors, being the founding president of that organization. They're still going strong. And I think everybody, did I leave anybody out? The mayor, the town. I just want to say one thing about the mayor. He lets me do my crazy ideas. He never says no. So when I come to him for a crazy idea, he goes, okay, well, Jane, go ahead, just give it a try. So without getting that start, I don't think that Haunted History Productions would be alive. Ooh, alive. Ooh.
Jane, come on up and accept your award.
That was so great.
Congratulations, Jane. So we're going to ask our honorees just to remain seated while your video is playing. This way you can actually watch what you were taped saying. So, all right, so our next award is the Business Education Partnership Champion Award. Now this award recognizes a person or an organization whose efforts have led to stronger ties between the business community and our schools for the betterment of our students. So this award honors those companies or individuals who take time to educate and inspire tomorrow's young leaders. This year's honoree is none other than Berkeley College. Let's watch the video.
Hello, I'm Diane Rusinos, president of Berkeley College. Berkeley College celebrated its 90th anniversary last year, and this year marks the 40th year in Woodbridge. I have had the opportunity to work at Berkeley College for the past 30 years, and my career actually started in Woodbridge as the Director of Financial Aid. Berkeley College's mission is to empower students to achieve lifelong success in dynamic careers. Being part of the Woodbridge Metro Chamber of Commerce has been instrumental for us. Our students have taken advantage of the relationship through the various business networks, as well as our associates. Our students have had the opportunity to do internships, federal work-study positions, employment, and volunteerism. Over the past years, Berkeley College has had the opportunity to work within the Woodbridge community directly with the Woodbridge municipality. We have had students do internships in the Woodbridge Township, as well as the police department, the fire department, and we also have a program called Corporate Partner Learningship, where we have local businesses that can take advantage of a Berkeley College education at a discounted rate, and their employees can continue to learn additional skills that they may need for the workforce. I would like to thank Karen Barnes at the Woodbridge Metro Chamber of Commerce for all of the great work that she has been doing. I would also like to thank Mayor McCormick and the Woodbridge Township for being such a great partner to Berkeley College. And a big thank you to Jennifer De Jesus, our campus operating officer at the Woodbridge campus, who oversees the day-to-day operations. Thank you for all of your hard work and your commitment to the various boards that you participate on within the Woodbridge community. At this time, I would like to invite each and every one of you to contact our Career Services office at Berkeley College if you need an intern, if you need a federal work study, if you need an employee, or if you would like to get additional training for your business or your corporation, feel free to reach out and we can customize training to meet your needs.
Accepting on behalf of Berkeley College, we call up Dr. Diane Rusinos, president of Berkeley College, and Jennifer De Jesus, the campus operating officer.
Go ahead. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take a picture. You're very welcome. Congratulations. Wonderful. Congratulations again.
They're not kidding. You can hear a pin drop in here. Boy. So I just want to let everyone know that all of our honorees this evening will be receiving legislative resolutions from the 19th District legislature, and that is representing Assembly Speaker Coughlin, Senator Joe Vitale, and Assemblywoman Lopez. So let's give them a round of applause for their support. So we're going to do another award, and before you get on with the rest of your meal this evening. So the Carol Hyla Humanitarian Award is presented in memory of former Chamber Executive Director Carol Hyla. This award recognizes a person or a group with a passion for social reform and promoting human welfare. So this award also recognizes those contributions that are helping the vulnerable, promoting human dignity, and inspiring others to succeed. We are pleased tonight to be recognizing the good work of the Woodbridge Domestic Violence Response Team. Let's watch the video.
We have become involved with the Chamber of Commerce because they are a driving force within the township for businesses. I've had the pleasure of working with Manny Zidius. He is our webmaster. Very, very happy to hear that he has become the head of the chamber for this coming period. I've worked with other people at the chamber as well in the past. They've always been very supportive for us. And it's a great opportunity for us to get our name out there and for us to be able to publicize what we do. The events that we do here in town include the Main Street Fair, which is put on by the Chamber every May. We also participate in the St. James Fair, which is in September. This October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and we will have a candlelight vigil at the Woodbridge High School, just outside of the library. We also put on presentations in the schools, at the high school and also at the middle schools as well, trying to get awareness of domestic violence for the younger kids and for the teenagers as well. In order to become a little bit more aware, we have started working with Councilwoman McAuliffe on Main Street here, and also with Councilwoman Debbie Meehan at the Colonia Corner. Those are two avenues that we would like to continue to use. We have posters which we hope we can put into some of the businesses on Main Street. We have also been in touch with the library. We're going to be putting up posters at the libraries as well, and around town at the community center and perhaps the club as well. The Woodbridge Mall has been very receptive to our having a table on Friday nights in September and October of this year, allowing us to get the word out about what we do, who we are, and how we can all work together to prevent domestic violence. Thanking the award, actually, it belongs to the police department, the mayor's office, the chamber, and the town council. They have been very, very supportive for us. One of the things that I would like to note is that the domestic violence team in Middlesex County, we are known as the best, if not the best in the state as well. And it's not because of what we do, it's because of what we do collectively. Because without the support, we can't do nearly half as much as what we do. So my thanks goes out to the police department, the mayor's office, chamber, and town council as well.
Accepting on behalf of the Domestic Violence Response Team, put your hands together please for Mr. Walter Pearson.
Thank you, sir. Good people know good people. Paparazzi first. There you go. Thank you, sir.
Let's hear it once again for Walter. All right, we're going to do one more award. The Frank G. Pelsman Community Service Award. This is named after former Woodbridge Mayor Frank Pelsman, and it honors a person or an organization whose contributions reflect the selflessness and deep love of community that was espoused by its namesake, Frank Pelsman. The award recognizes contributions made over time that contribute to a better and stronger quality of life in Woodbridge Township. Please turn your attention to the video of this award recipient, which is none other than Relay for Life. Please watch the video.
My name is Crystal Figueroa. I am the Associate Director of Community Development at the American Cancer Society. That I oversee 6 different counties in New Jersey, working with volunteers on several different community development aspects, fundraising for our life-saving mission at the American Cancer Society. Part of that life-saving mission is funding for groundbreaking research. We also have 24/7 support line for cancer patients. We have advocacy who are working within our different communities and with our government, statewide and federal government. And we also have a lot of different programs and services available for free for everyone in each community. So the Relay for Life of Woodbridge has been going on for over 25 years. Volunteers have been coming together in this community to celebrate cancer survivors, remember loved ones lost, and they come together fighting back, taking action to make the greatest impact against cancer. So in total, for over 25 years, the Relay for Life of Woodbridge has fundraised over $1.5 million for the American Cancer Society. Fundraising is not all we do, but all we do depends on it. Service for the community is so important for Relay for Life. Relay for Life is a signature fundraising event for the American Cancer Society. The American Cancer Society is a volunteer-run organization. We cannot do the work that we do at the American Cancer Society without our volunteers and our community taking action against the fight. Without the Woodbridge volunteers coming together for over 25 years, we would not be able to fund that groundbreaking research and be there to support our cancer survivors and our cancer patients where they are in their cancer journey at this moment. I would love to thank and acknowledge the volunteers for the Relay for Life of Woodbridge. We have volunteers on our event leadership committee who have been sitting there for more than 25 years. The work that they put into this event to fundraising year-round, they're on the Christmas parade float, they have a float for the St. Patrick's Day parade. They are consistently out within the Woodbridge community, letting the community know that they will not finish until the fight is done against cancer. And we cannot do our work without the work of these amazing volunteers for our event leadership team community at Woodbridge. I'd also like to acknowledge a lot of the work in the past few recent years that was able to be done within the chamber and within this township couldn't have been done without Nancy Drum. She spearheaded many of our fundraisers, many things that we have done with our pancake breakfast at the Elks, and a lot of our parades and floats and things that we were able to do was because of her and her persistence and having us to continue the fight in her name. And we would like to acknowledge her with that this year as well.
Accepting the award on behalf of Relay for Life is Tammy McCormick. Tammy, come on up.
Congratulations.
Let's hear it for Tammy and Relay for Life. So I ask you to please join me in acknowledging our bronze sponsors this evening. And that is none other than BCB Bank of Woodbridge, CME Associates, Columbia Bank, Middlesex Water Company, and Willens. Let's give them a round of applause. And I was asked to remind you about supporting our 50/50 and our chairman's raffle, as well as the silent auction, which will be closing in a few short minutes, in about 25 minutes. The other thing of critical importance that I have to announce is that it is top of the first and there is no score in the Yankee game. All right? So we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with you in a few minutes. Please enjoy networking, enjoy your table mates, and we'll be back in a few. Thank you. Let's hear a roar of applause for tonight's honoree and Small Business Person of the Year, Dan Graybon, owner of Roaring Moose Let's look at the video.
My name is Dan Graybon. I am the owner and head moose at Roaring Moose Promotions. We are a promotional products agency, so what we do is we do everything from pens to tote bags to corporate apparel to trade shows, anything that's going to help an organization to connect with its members, with its employees, with its customers. I started Roaring Moose in 2016, so we've been in business about 6 years. We got started actually when a friend of mine, for reasons that I still don't quite understand, asked me if I could source some little kind of VR viewers with his company logo. And it was something that I had done years and years ago and just had a great opportunity to get back into the business. Took it part-time for a while, and then actually this year was the year when it became a full-time employment for me. A typical day in my business, there really isn't a typical day. It really can run the gamut of anything from maybe finding a really cool pen for a medical office, or taking a client's PowerPoint sketch and turning it into a trade show booth, or putting together a gift box for a charity golf outing. And that's really the beauty of it, is that every single day there's something new and exciting. So the reason that I've chosen to be an active member of the Chamber of Commerce is that by nature, I'm a fairly quiet person, and networking is a really tough thing for me. But from the very first event that I attended with the Chamber, it was just so warm and welcoming and energizing, and it's just been a great opportunity. Every time I go to a Chamber event, whether it's formal or an unplugged, there's an opportunity to make new connections, to find new business, to help other members, to connect to people that I know, or just to have a great conversation. So my advice to someone looking to open their own business is stay humble and stay confident. I've seen a lot of businesses that start with big ideas and sometimes big funding, and a lot of times they implode because they just get reckless. So if you treat your business more like you treat your personal life, you start small, you're careful with your expenses, you build up a cushion, not just of money, but also of contacts, of ideas, of prospects, it can really give you that confidence to keep moving and build it into something really successful. I think, along with a lot of other Chamber members, I have to start with thanking Nancy Drum, who got me involved in the Chamber in the first place. She was great in the beginning of pushing me to join, of getting me out to events, of connecting me with other people. And from there, everyone in the Chamber, the staff, the board, every committee member, everyone who shows up to an event, it's been such a wonderful environment, and everything they've done there has been fantastic for me. In addition, I've got friends, family, colleagues who have given me so much support and given me referrals along the way. And I really would not be here if it were not for my wife, Cheryl. As I said before, I was part-time with Roaring Moose for a good long time, and it was always going to be the next day, the next year when it was going to be making the leap, but she gave me the support emotionally and financially, and just to say it's time. And that's where we are, and we haven't looked back, and it's a pleasure every single day.
Excellent advice. Let's put our hands together for Dan Graybon, owner of Roaring Moose, your Small Business Person of the Year.
Thank you.
All right. An organization succeeds based on the active involvement of its members. Our next award, Member of the Year, acknowledges a Chamber member whose efforts have significantly raised the Chamber's ability to operate successfully and seamlessly. They lend their skill, their time, and their talent to Chamber events and committees, and serve as role models for active Chamber participation and leadership. We are delighted to announce this year's winner is Jeffrey Geiling, Assistant Vice President from Provident Bank. Let's watch the video.
My name is Jeffrey Gowling, and I'm the Banking Center Manager of the Provident Bank branch located on Green Street in Isla, New Jersey. So what has driven me to join the Chamber of Commerce? The Chamber of Commerce is a group of like-minded individuals that actually share a common goal, and it is great to be part of that. There are so many individuals and businesses that share that common goal of basically for the betterment of each other and the betterment of their customers and the products and services that they actually bring to each other. You know, we all basically meet up, we basically share ideas, we get to know each other, we get to know what basically our businesses actually can bring and benefit to each other. And that basically is something that I personally truly love. You know, when you take a look and you see the successes of these businesses and the individuals that each of these businesses bring, and also they make this chamber better, that's actually the reason why I actually joined the Chamber of Commerce. Well, I do have several people I would like to personally thank for this award. First off, I would like to thank Karen and Manny. They are both instrumental in the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce. Without them, the chamber would not be where it is today. They basically welcomed me with open arms into this chamber and has supported me and many of the individuals and businesses within this chamber. And this is basically what drives the chamber. Without them, I don't know where the chamber would actually be today. So I truly appreciate both of them for everything that they have done and all their hard work. I would also like to thank my wife and my daughter. They are truly an inspiration to me. Every morning I wake up, they basically are what drives my success. They give me the energy to go on every single day, to basically constantly push me forward, and I want to be a leading example, especially for my daughter. And then finally, I would also like to thank a good friend of mine. He's also my market manager currently at Provident Bank, Gabe Rosanio. I've known him for many years in this industry, and he has always been a good example for me, always guiding me, always providing support. And I basically owe him a really sincere thanks for everything he's done for me over the years, and basically pushing me to always go outside that box, and this is where it has led me. So for that, I am very grateful and thankful.
Put your hands together for Jeff Gowling of Provident Bank. Jeff, come on up.
Come on down.
Go up this way. Doesn't matter. We're all good. We're all good.
Congratulations, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really awesome.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Congratulations again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeffrey. So again, I want to thank our sponsors. We have two more awards we will be presenting. I do want to let you know that the silent auction has closed. As you can see, our active committee very busily calculating the results, and we'll soon find out who the winning bidders are. But the 50-50 and the chairman's raffle still remains open. And Sharon, wave your hand, Sharon. She is eagerly waiting you to come visit her. So, and by the way, okay. The chairman's raffle is also still going on, and Anne Marie will take care of you if you are interested in that as well. And if you were a high bidder, you will be notified. So, the other thing I want to do real quickly is, this event would not happen without a really crackerjack chamber staff. So let's put our hands together for the new executive director, Holly Church Doyle, Mary Gable, membership director, and chamber admin, Cindy Gagliano. Let's put our hands together for them. And I also want to acknowledge our tireless Chairman's Awards Committee who work pound the pavement, who have been fantastic during this whole process in putting this event together to make it special. They worked all hours to make this event a success. If I could ask those folks who are on the Chairman's Awards Committee to please stand, and let's give them a round of applause as well. All right, we're going to take a little short break as I believe dessert and coffee are coming out. And we will be back in a few minutes, but once again, just a reminder for the 50-50 and the Chairman's Awards, Chairman's Raffle is going on right now. Be back with you in a few. I do want to acknowledge Assemblywoman, 19th District Assemblywoman Ivana Lopez, who I did see in the crowd. Let's give her a round of applause. Oh, and Speaker Craig Coughlin is here. Let's give them both a round of applause, representing the 19th Legislative District. Hi, Tish. Okay. So now we're moving on to our next award. If I can have your attention, let's quiet down just a little bit. The Corporate Citizen of the Year Award. This Corporate Citizen of the Year Award recognizes a company that is focused on being a force for good, operating responsibly, expanding opportunity, and driving progress in its industry and in the community it serves. This award acknowledges the company for its contributions and positive impact in building stronger, sustainable communities and providing jobs. Please turn your attention to the video as we honor this year's honoree, Bahama Breeze.
Hi, my name is Rich Warner. I'm the Director of Operations for the Bahama Breeze and the New Jersey market. Well, for Bahama Breeze, community is a big part of our culture at Darden and Bahama Breeze. So for Jesse to win this honor is, awesome. It's an honor for him. I'm very proud of him as going back to when we joined the chamber. This is a huge accomplishment for him. Community involvement is so important for Bahama Breeze because we want to be a partner with the chamber, the community, be a major participant in what goes on. I think joining the chamber in the very beginning was something that I started, and Jesse and the other GMs have continued. I look in my role and all the chambers that I'm part of, this one is by far the best. We've done several events with the chamber, from the street fair to the Taste of Woodbridge to several other things, the golf outing. So I'm proud to be, a continued person that supports the chamber. Well, I'm sure with Jesse not being here, he would like to thank the chamber, the community, everybody, the board of directors that nominated him. I'm sure it's a huge honor for him, and he would love to do this. But again, he would, like to thank the chamber.
Accepting on behalf of Bahama Breeze is General Manager Jesse Farina. Come on up, Jesse.
Congratulations. Come on this side with you.
Let's hear it for Bahama Breeze, Jesse Farina, General Manager. Okay, our last award this evening. The committee did not have to look too far in selecting an honoree for this award. The Citizen of the Year Award is an honor bestowed on an individual for their outstanding contributions to the community at large. They are leaders in their industry, but also tirelessly work to make their communities a better place to live and to work. Speaking personally and professionally, I can think of no better honoree as she begins a new chapter after sharing her leadership as the Chamber Executive Director over the past 11 exciting years. We are delighted to present this year's Citizen of the Year Award to a person who routinely went above and beyond to make our chamber one of the best, if not the best, in the state of New Jersey. Please watch this video as we honor Karen Barnes.
Good evening. My name is Karen Barnes, and I am humbled and honored to be named the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce Citizen of the Year. Thank you for joining us tonight at this very important event for the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce. Over the years, the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce has gone through many changes. Beginning in 1964, we have survived many changes through the years. We moved from 52 Main Street to 91 Main Street. We have had new programs, new people involved, new members, and lots of changes that has sustained us over the years. Some of the changes that have happened over the past 10 years have been women's leadership, Chamber Unplugged, as well as the activities and events that we've had for many years, the golf outing, the mayor's breakfast, and of course the Chairman's Awards Dinner, which we are all enjoying this evening. I have been blessed over the past 10 years to serve with many outstanding people. We have a strong, hardworking, dedicated board of directors. I have also been honored to serve with many excellent chairmen of the board. People who dedicated their time to the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce with their leadership and support to make our chamber grow and do a better job for our members over the past years. We are very grateful to the support of the board and its members for the success of the chamber over the past several years. At this time, there are many people for me to thank. I would like to start with the people that have served with me and worked with me over the past 10 years. I would especially like to thank Jim Olgren from Floral Expressions, his sister June, and of course his dear mom. When we moved here into Floral Expressions and shared the space, we became a family. The chamber became part of the Floral Expressions family, and Floral Expressions became a part of the chamber family. I would also like to thank my family and friends who are here tonight, especially my husband Kevin, and everyone that joined in the celebration of this evening. I'm very grateful and blessed to have been serving the Chamber of Commerce for the past 10 years. Thank you.
Put your hands together. A big round of applause for Karen Barnes. Congratulations, Karen. You know, I'd like to again congratulate all of our honorees this evening and thank all of our sponsors and everyone who helped make our night a success. Let's all give everyone a round of applause tonight. You know, Karen mentioned Jim, and I just want to give a shout out to Floral Expressions. If you look at your floral centerpieces, Floral Expressions does a fantastic job. So let's give a big round of applause to Floral Expressions. We also want to thank Robbie Wilson, who provided our instrumental music. I don't know if he's still here, but big thanks, shout out to Robbie Wilson. I also want to acknowledge Valiant Video Production and Westfield AV for their help with video and AV tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. And of course, Stone Mountain Printing Printing helped us out with our souvenir journal, so we're very grateful to them. And of course, Jim O'Keefe from AJ Studios, our trusty photographer, who captured this event this evening. It's fantastic. And you would all still be hungry if it weren't for the very helpful staff here at the Delta Hotel. So let's give them a big round of applause for the Delta Hotel. So before we call our 50-50 raffle winner and our Chairman's Awards winner, I do want to invite Manny, right here over my shoulder, to do a very quick commercial about the Chamber's upcoming events. So listen up, everyone.
Thank you, Bernadette. Big round of applause for Bernadette for being a wonderful MC tonight. Folks, we have 4 big events still coming till the end of the year. On Thursday, October 27th, in the afternoon, 5:30, 8:30 at the APAC, Avenel Performing Arts Center. We have our Women's Leadership Connection. It's going to be themed with mind, body, and connection. It's going to be about how women can bond, think about healthy wellness, and job acceleration. So if you do have any questions, our chairwoman's in the back, Ms. Almacy. You can talk to her about women's leadership. On Thursday, November 10th from 5 to 7, we have an unplugged event at the Woodbridge Elks. We'd love to see everybody there. They will be accepting donations for We Feed Woodbridge and Toys for Tots. So please join us November 10th at the Woodbridge Elks. On Tuesday, December 6th from 5 to 7, we're going to be at Aquila's Tree Lot. Hopefully we won't have any cancellations due to weather or anything. It's going to be holiday fun and networking. There's going to also be a donation collection for We Feed Woodbridge. And we're going to be entertained by my son, DJ Yanni, who's going to be playing holiday specials at Aquila's Tree Lot. On Monday, December 12th from 11:30 to 2, here again at the Delta Hotel. Please join us for our annual holiday luncheon. It is our big holiday party. You can treat it as your company's holiday party if you don't have one. We'd love to see you attend. Northfield is our major sponsor, and there are other sponsorships still available. So please join us at these 4 wonderful events as we wrap up our year. Thank you again, everybody, for coming. Congratulations again to our honors guests. Big round of applause for everyone again. A big thank you to Karen Barnes, Holly, Mary, Bernadette, Sharon, and the rest of the committee, the whole committee in the back, for a wonderful evening. Thank you, everyone. Get home safe.